Now children, taking an example of equivalence classes, you can see I have defined the relation R in the set of integers, and it is being defined as containing the pairs AB, where A and B both are integers, and the difference A minus B is divisible by 2. Now this difference can be negative, it can be positive. In one of the previous session we saw this is an equivalence relation because it will come out to be reflexive, symmetric as well as transitive. We are only checking does it divides the given set of integers into such subsets which can be called as equivalence classes or not. If you read the relation very carefully, you will see R is going to divide the set Z into exactly two subsets which will be satisfying this relation, whose elements are going to satisfy the relation. E is taken as the set of all even integers, negative of even also. So both even plus odd numbers we are taking. Okay, all even integers. Here I'll include 0 as well. Fine. Then O is taken as the set of all odd integers. We are talking about negative of odd integers as well. Fine. So you can see the entire set of integers is divided into two sets. And if you see carefully, we find all elements of E are related to each other. How they are related to each other? E contains only the even numbers. So when I say they are related to each other, that means if I take any of the two even numbers, the pair formed by them will belong to the set R. That is going to happen because when we subtract two even numbers, the difference comes out to be even only. In the same way, all elements of O are related to each other. This is also satisfied because we know if two odd numbers are subtracted, the difference of two odd numbers always comes out to be an even number. So obviously it will get divided by 2. The difference is whether I talk about this case or we talk about this case, the difference of two numbers will be divisible by 2. So this condition is fulfilled. Moving on to the next one, you will find no element of E is related to any element of O. Because E contains all even numbers and O contains all odd integers. And if you take difference of an even and odd integer, the difference always comes out to be an odd integer. Okay, it will not be divisible by 2. It is because it is not a multiple of 2. So I will not be able to relate the element, or we can say will not be able to pair the elements of E and O with each other. Fine. Then the third condition, you will see the union of E and O comes out to be the given set which is Z, and the intersection of E and O comes out to be a null set. They are mutually disjoint. You can see their intersection is a null set. So we could see R is defined in such a way that it is dividing the set of integers into two subsets. One that contains all the even integers including 0, negative of even integers as well, and O denotes the O is the set which is containing all odd integers, positive and negative of odd integers as well. And we saw these were the only two subsets possible and they satisfied all the three required conditions. So therefore we can say E and O are equivalence classes. We were able to find equivalence classes here because that is how the set R was defined. Not every relation is going to divide the given set into such subsets which can be termed as equivalence classes.